What just happened? Why am I not in this
Order
trade? Oh,
filled.
I gotta change that. I don't know why that is like that. Am I in the wrong account? I'm in my 50K account. Oh no. My 150K account growing nicely, about halfway to the target. So we're looking at, I have $154,760 right now in the account, and I have to get to 159,000. So let's see if we can do that tonight. Gold is looking like it wants to set up. Hopefully it'll set up soon, and we'll get into tonight's trades. Okay, we have a trade setting up in gold right now.
Order filled.
Too tight, too tight, too tight.
Order filled.
Ugh,
Order filled.
too tight. All right.
Order filled.
What just happened? What just happened? Why am I not in this
Order
trade?
filled.
Oh, I gotta change that. I don't know why that is like that. Am I in the wrong account? I'm in my 50K account. Oh no. All right, flatten. Give me some profit. Flatten before I blow up this 50. I'm in the wrong account. So that's why it's so tight and I have the wrong stuff happening. Flatten.
Order filled.
Okay, so a little voiceover here. So when I was editing this video, cutting it down to make it shorter, I want you to notice that down here in the P&L, I'm at negative $16 from that first trade that I made a mistake on. Then you can see up here where I'm about to exit the trade and hit the flatten button. I'm positive $20. So I should have flattened and got around 20 bucks is what it looks like, right? Maybe $10 after commissions and spread. But the spread on gold, if you look at the spread on gold, is 0.4 roughly, and I have two contracts. That's $80 right there, the spread on that. And I'm guessing when I hit flattened, it dropped a penny or two, maybe whatever, a few pennies, which increased that. So what looked like was going to be a profitable trade because of the spread on gold ended up being a $139 loss. So gold is quite expensive to trade, traders. So when you're looking at your risk reward and you're risking one to make one, risking one to make two, and all that kind of stuff, take into account the spread because you might not be getting what you think you're getting. And if you're not getting what you think you're getting, then the probabilities might play out at the end of the month where you're actually losing money over time because of that spread. So right there is a good example of how the spread plus a little drop could cost a lot of money. It's easy to say, look what Topstep did to me. They took $139 when I was in profit, blah, blah, blah. But when you actually look at what happened, it has nothing to do with Topstep X or Topstep. It's this market. The market does that to you with spreads and commissions. So you just got to take that into account. All right, let's get into the rest of the trades. Too bad. I totally blew it tonight, traders. I was in the wrong account. Let's see if it comes back down. I have a chance to get in. Risk is too high. I want to be long in this trade right now. Trying to juggle a baby at the same time as trading. Yep. Not so easy. All right. Well, guess what? That would have been a losing trade. So I guess I got lucky. I missed a losing trade. So perfect. Wait for the next one.
Yes, I gave her this one. It's just so cute.
It is.
She made her very own glove.
Okay, short gold right now. 2 contracts. Got the stop in, got the target in. We'll be right here. Actually, I'm going to see if I can squeeze some more out, get lucky, and maybe it'll make a run back to the bottom here. And gold's kind of in a downtrend right now. Hopefully my stop has enough room for it to wiggle around before going down. On the left side over here, you're looking at the 30-minute chart in gold. Kind of see where gold's at. Long-term uptrend, but right now it looks to be on the way down. We got a new 30-minute candle opening. Hopefully that will be a red candle, the next one, retracing this green candle into my target. And I got 2 minutes. If I can survive that 2 minutes here without getting stopped out, maybe I'll get that retrace of this green candle, hit my target, make some money. All right, if this thing doesn't get moving soon, I'm going to have to find a break even plus a few dollars exit. Or at least move my stop to break even as soon as I can. Give it a few more candles. Typically, I expect it to go right away. So a few more candles. If it's not going, then I'll be out. right, drop in my stop. If I get out, I get out. And if it keeps on going to my target, well, that's for somebody else to make that money. I'm not supposed to stay in this long.
Order filled.
All right, out of that trade. All right, traders. That's going to do it for me tonight with this this deal. I'm going to play around with my DCL strategy, though, once the kids are in bed and I can focus without a crying baby. And we'll be back tomorrow morning for an NQ trade. Should be a losing trade tomorrow because there's been too many winners in a row, overdue for a loser, so that might be tomorrow. All right, everybody. I'll see you in the morning. Here we are in the morning with NQ. I kind of missed this trade already. Not a bad thing, though. It looks like it was going to be a loser. Let's see. There was the stop. All right, so I can get in for a discount. So I'm going to go ahead and
Order filled.
Oh, I'm on the wrong account. All right, let me get to my proper account. Take the trade over here as well.
Order filled.
I was in my casino account. I guess that's all right. Let that account make some money. Okay, I'm going to protect this profits here in just a second with 1R.
Order
Right.
filled.
All right, out with 1R in that account. And then my casino account. Let's go protect that. See if we get our 2R. Or not 2R, 1.5R.
Order filled.
All right, we'll get out of that with 1R. All right, go back to my regular account. All right, so that's a nice, short, easy morning. In and out. And now the account is at, I'm glad I caught that I was in the wrong account. That would have been a bummer. $155,711. So got about $3,200, $3,300 more to go. And there we go. Would have hit that 1.5R. I wish I would have hung out, huh? Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Trading's 2020. Easy to look back and say, oh, should have stayed in or should have got out. But either way, account's growing. I'm only a few $1,000s more away from passing, so maybe another couple days, get lucky and get this thing passed. All right, traders, hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow.